All right, it is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. I just realized I don't have my headphones plugged in, so I did not check if my microphone's even working currently. So if you're watching the recording, give me a minute. We're going to let people hop on live and kick off this unboxing. Check 1, 2. All right, we are good. We are good. Just making sure this thing is working. All right, if you are watching the recording while I wait for people to hop on, we're going to be unboxing a bunch of goodies that I picked up. We'll see if the camera can catch a little bit. All that down there. Most of it I bought off of the WhatNot auction app, as you guys have seen me post about many, many times. No, we are not sponsored by WhatNot. I'm just a slight addict of the app. What's up, Kevin? Glitterbug. Got some of our regulars up in here. My camera back here. All right, so with that being said, pretty much just going to dive in, start doing some unboxing. Most of this is from the WhatNot app. I've got a couple eBay returns that show delivered, so I'm sure we'll get to see what was returned from eBay in here, and then maybe one or two direct outside of eBay type deals or whatnot. So it'd be more like Instagram or Facebook purchases. Crack my beverage, and then we'll kick this off. How's everyone doing tonight? All right. Y'all voted yes for the unboxing video. So now you get it. Let's dive in. I went pretty heavy on the Ninja Turtles category. That is the number one thing as far as a theme goes that I want to build out. Once we get moved down to Texas, settled in, get a game room set up, that's the number one theme I want to have built out. So after that, I'm going to be focusing on Power Rangers. I want to build out a horror section. Loved 80s horror movies growing up. Mr. Calvin Miller, what's up, man? Long time no see. All right, so let's dive in. I've got 50 minutes on the clock. This probably won't take that long. 50 minutes on the clock, and then I got to head out and pick up my kiddos. So first up, item number one. And if you're here for reselling content, I'm mixing in a little bit more of my hobby stuff, which is where some of the collectors videos have been coming from. But this is open Q&A sesh while I'm unboxing all this stuff. So if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. All right, let's get this open. I didn't even think about having a table or something to put this stuff on. I'm going to turn my chair around. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on. I need to get some type of like small little tabletop is what I need. All right, maybe we'll do it right here. Does that work? I think that works. Hold on, wifey is calling. You're live. What's up? Okay. Okay, bye. Do you want me to bring it?
No, I just wanted to make sure that it was there. I can just pull over and look in the back seat.
Okay. Just, yeah, text me if you need me to bring it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, bye. She's like, I think I forgot my laptop there. I don't know. I'll pull over and see if it's in my trunk. Just text me if it's here. All right, first item is from WhatNot. I got to get me some of these made. A lot of sellers are including cool little gizmos, gadgets, stickers. The only issue I have with WhatNot so far, and of course it's, scaling up right now, so I get that they've got stuff they're going to implement. The packing slips never show who the seller was. So that's definitely my first recommendation. But a lot of sellers will implement stuff as far as branding. So shout out to Toyland. Pick this one up from these guys. Get this bad boy opened up. Ha ha ha. The one, the only. C3PO. had to go with one of the classics. Saw this one pop up. I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to throw like $5 or $6 at this, which is about what I got it for. So I got this one for the collection. Some stuff I got on a good enough deal to resell. Other stuff like this is just going to go in my Texas box, and we'll be putting this up inside of my personal little nerd room. So that'll be fun. I do apologize if my camera is going to be being wonky with the lighting here. All right, so I got a table back here. Set all that stuff on. Gonna make a giant pile of stuff going on tonight. And let me know where you guys are watching from, by the way. All right, next up. It's hard to tell what comes from where. So this one's in a padded, feels like a clothing item. So this might be the eBay return. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy any clothing. It's addressed to me, not Trista, so let's see what we got. All right, that's an eBay return, which was a vintage sports shirt. They claimed that it was stained, where I definitely know there was no stain, so get to dig through that one later. My garbage can. Fort Myers, Florida. What's up? I've got a buddy of mine over in Fort Myers, so I've been there several times. All right, next up. So far, just C3PO. I do have a box or two, depending how they packaged them, full of Japanese N64 complete in box games, so I am pumped for those. The artwork on Japanese N64 games just dominates. Looks so good. This bubble mailer is like indestructible. All right, here we go. What's up, guys? See a few new people popping in here. There we go. I completely forgot I picked this one up. And there's no packing slip. Let me see there's no packing slip or anything, so I don't know who the seller was. Again, WhatNot doesn't show you the seller on the packing slip, and this one didn't come with the packing slip. But sealed, pretty much mint condition, X-Men Next Dimension. Add that one in with my sealed game collection. I'm just going to put this one right up here because I got a little pile going. That one is good enough condition. I'm going to send that in for grading, actually. All right, next up, shout out to Kill Screen Games on Instagram is where I did this pickup from. Get this bad boy open. This one is going to be a complete PlayStation game. Show you guys what we got here. Just gonna make a box pile over there. That sounds about right. All right, some of you will know this one. Save my bubble wrap so I can reuse it. Shout out Kill Screen Games. I'm just gonna make a nice little pile of all the thank you cards and business cards and inserts. Look at this beauty. OG, PlayStation, Resident Evil, complete in box. I did pay up on this one. Paid near full retail price, but complete. Not easy to find these ones around too often. Definitely excited to have that one. Add that in my little game pile I got going on up here on the desk. Oh, what's up? Lay the house. First time in here. First, are we opening items you sourced? Correct. Most of these, especially Ninja Turtles, I've got Japanese N64 complete in box games. That's all going to be for personal collection. I did buy some things to resell, not too many. That's the problem with the WhatNot app is I'm buying way too much for personal and not enough to compensate to make up for it. But yeah, so first time here on the channel. So if you're a first time viewer, maybe the title for like unboxing mail call. Maybe that's drawing in a different audience than usual. This channel over the last 6 years has documented my wife and I's journey of starting to sell on Amazon, eBay. We quit our jobs. It's what we do full time. We run an Amazon FBA prep center here in my warehouse. I'm in the supplies closet, aka my office for now for the next couple weeks until we hit the road and we're actually moving down to Texas. We're currently in Oregon, and that's us in a nutshell. So if you are a first-time viewer, welcome in. I'm going to be doing more upcoming videos on unboxing different things that I personally buy for my own collection and to resell, and also documenting the journey on selling on Whatnot. I just did my second auction last night, and both have been very successful, sold out of all my items at the price points I needed them at. So I've been thoroughly enjoying the Whatnot app. So I will be documenting on the seller side, doing a couple tutorial videos just based on my own experience so far. Shout out to SLC Flips. What's up, man? So with that being said, next up, so a lot of people know me just from this channel as reselling products on Amazon and eBay. I've done a fair amount of tutorial videos and taught thousands of people how to do it as well. So a lot of people here know me by that, but I'm going to start documenting more stuff, which is me. And one of them is collecting nerd stuff, basically. Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, all that good stuff. All right, it's going to be super loud. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's like I had someone ask, like, why are you making those types of videos? They're not going to get many views. Y'all should know me by now. I do not put in any effort to make videos for the views. I don't have the right thumbnails. I don't have the right content, which is super pumped up and entertaining. I'm here to teach some stuff and to have some fun doing some unboxing videos. So for now, I'm going to enjoy just making the type of videos that I want. All right. Double small box. This one is from, could be from anywhere. It doesn't show. All right. Let's get these open. And boy, are they wrong. Lay the House says, I just started reselling on Amazon FBA about a month ago. Sold on eBay for 2 years just as a casual hobby, but now huge opportunity. Yep, 100%. Oh, nice. This was from, hold on, I'll get it. X Shark. I believe it was X Shark that I bought these from on Whatnot. Some of my childhood faves, man. That's my goal as a collector, is I want to just collect all the things that were my favorite growing up. N64 was hands down the console I played the most. I did, NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, GameCube, Game Boy, all the Nintendo line stuff, plus Sega Genesis. Didn't get too much into Dreamcast or anything like that, but Genesis was another console. So I'm just looking to collect all the stuff that I love. So this one, all the stuff I'm buying is complete in box, if not sealed. So this one's complete in box. Got Wave Race. Did anyone else play that? Was I one of just the weirdos that for some reason really liked that game? All right, next up, same seller. We are looking at Yoshi's Story, baby. I primarily bought this, and the box on this is in awesome condition. I don't know how well the camera is picking all that up, but this thing is what we call minty. I had a sealed copy of this that I got graded. My all-in cost plus the grading fee was roughly about $320. I ended up selling it for $2,000. It was almost an instant regret sell, though. So I had to get my hands on at least a really clean, complete copy that I can then case and display in my own personal collection. So, Wave Race, Yoshi Story. Two of my classics. I'm going to put that in my game pile right here. All right. I've got a couple big boxes, so I'm going to make some space for those. All right. This one could be a game. It's just a little mailer. Could be a game. Could be an eBay return. We'll see. It's like Christmas. I let these boxes stockpile in here for probably over the last week that this stuff is stockpiled. So I really kind of forget sometimes what I ordered. All right, this one is an eBay return. Is there something else in there? Nope. All right, eBay return. Mario Tennis Aces. They did give me the game back. Thank you very much, eBay customer. Because some eBay customers take the games and send back the cases. They said that when this got there, they found the copy they thought they lost. So this will just be an easy relist, back up and resell that one. And I'll put that up here so I can actually remember to do that tonight. All right, next up. Sounds like peanuts. Why do people ship with peanuts? Shipping tip of the day. Don't use peanuts. Well, there's certain cases where peanuts are okay. Depends what's in here. I honestly don't know. All right. I do apologize. I don't have like a perfect setup where I can have a cool like overhead shot. I'll get all that set up in Texas, but for now, you get what you get here. Oh, heck yeah. I know what this one is. That's what that sound was. It wasn't peanuts. It's loose figures. All right. Not exactly the way I would have shipped these, but it looks like they got here in one piece. I've got a giant box of loose Star Wars figures. These didn't come from WhatNot. These either came off of eBay or Mercari. And these ones are going to be going up for auction. So I love just random boxes of loose figures like this. Sometimes you find a little bit of gold. I get to pick out the ones if there's any that I want to keep for my own collection and then sell the rest. And essentially makes my collection free. How I would have personally shipped these, and it's just my personal opinion, is to do smaller poly bags and then add cushioning between them. So that's just my own personal take on that. But so they got here one piece, so I'm pumped about that. All right. Next up, we still got people watching live. What's up? How does the WhatNot auction work? Like, is it a night or an auction on eBay? So it's like eBay and Twitch had a baby. So it's live video auction. So it's all from your phone too. So for example, I would go live, hold up the product, and there's a little auction that literally starts. You can set the bidding at $1.30, and people can go on there and bid it up until the winner declares it. And then there's a whole back end for the shipping, just like eBay, and we ship it out. Pretty awesome system. I have absolutely loved that app. Quick shout out. We're not sponsored, but we do have, I guess you can call it an affiliate link, if that's what it's called. It's a referral link. So in the description of the video towards the top, you'll see the $10 free credit. So you sign up, your first purchase, you get a free $10 credit, and then I get a $10 credit. So if you choose to support it, thank you. I can go buy more stuff now. All right. Next up, big size. I don't recognize the name. So let's open it up and see what it is, where I bought it. I know these aren't super motivating and high energy videos, but I'm going to open this stuff anyways. I might as well get it on video. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we got part of the game load that I was mentioning earlier. Nice. Oh, I'm excited for these. Always recycle your stuff. All right. I'm not going to take all these out individually, but I'll show you a couple of them. I went a little ham that night. There's quite a few. But I do have a sealed, I believe that's Sun and Moon, Japanese version, double pack. excited about this. The Japanese art, they're all complete in box. There's a couple loose games in here. They're all complete in box for the others. How am I going to do this? I've got a game pile going. I'm just going to set this up there. So this is where some of it I did buy to resell because it was good enough value. Others I got for my personal displays just because the artwork on these is phenomenal. All right, so a couple. This one was Atari sealed Spider Fighter, and I think I got that for like 20 or 30 bucks. I'll get that graded. That'll just be like a long-term hold. Eventually list it up, see if somebody wants it. So certain ones like this, like got 3 copies of sealed Japanese. What's that called? Pokken tournament. So several sealed copies of that. So that will go up to resell to cover the cost of my own. And then I'm not going to take them all out, but I'll show you guys a couple of these. Like, look at the artwork on these. The Japanese artwork with the pink. It just pops. It's beautiful. And they're all in amazing condition. So got that one. Of course, I had to go with the classics too. Got Mario Kart. We've got Super Mario 64. And another one of my favorites, Donkey Kong. I mean, look at the artwork, guys. It's awesome. I love it. So I'll show you guys an example of how many I got in here. There's a couple loose, but there you go. Entire box full of them. So a lot of those I'm just going to get my own little cases for, and I'll display those guys. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Get C3PO out of the way. All right, let's do the diaper box. This one got shipped in a diaper box because diaper boxes are some of the most durable boxes you can get. So let's see what we got here. All right. Shout out, and I think we opened, yeah, we did. Shout out to Skull Dude Joe on WhatNot. That's where I picked this one up from. I'm going to keep a little pile of all my little cool looking inserts. Well, handwritten thank you. I started doing the same thing. I forgot I did my shipping on for my own WhatNot orders today. I shipped a bunch out and I wrote on some of them and then forgot on the rest. So I'm sorry if you got one without a handwritten note. I'm trying to get better, guys. All right. This one was, oh, yes. There's a piece in here that I was really excited to get. Y'all ready for this? By the way, Comic Cave is the seller name. All right, first up, we've got Marvel Legends, Doctor Strange, Infinity Series. Super cool. And this was one where I picked him up at a good deal, so I'm not sure if I want to list him up on my own auction, maybe do a giveaway with him, or if I want to keep him for a while because he's super cool looking. I'm gonna need a good spot for a big pile. All right, I got a bunch of stuff in this box. Let's unveil the goodies. This one is cool. Check this out. Yeah. Can you guys? Okay, there we go. So he's got like a little helmet and stuff you can put on him. That's going to look way cool on the shelf. So that'll definitely be some type of background piece once I get down to Texas and get my room all set up. I'm excited. All right. I'm gonna have one giant box and garbage pile on the floor here. Oh man, how much did I pay for this one? Some of this stuff I probably overpaid on, but I really wanted it. All right, I paid $79 for this next one, but it's not the coolest piece I have in this box, but it's one of them. Oh, that looks so much better in person than I thought. Check this out. Man, you get the old school comic look. Obviously, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack. That is like, that's amazing. And that's definitely going to be top shelf display piece in the room. Super happy with that pickup at that price. Do we have any other collectors watching this? I assume there's not normal people watching this. You're either a collector or just super interested in what's going on. If you are a collector, I'm curious too, what kind of lines do you like to follow? Right now, I'm trying to build out, I'm focusing heavily on Ninja Turtle stuff. Next, I'll work on, I can't decide if I want to work on, ooh, this is cool. I don't know if I want to work on horror. So Chucky, Freddy, all that good stuff. Or if I want to work on Power Rangers, by the way, pick that guy up sealed. Another really cool piece. This guy I also paid up on. I paid $152 for this guy, which is actually under market value. So I'll be holding on. This is kind of what I would consider like a long-term hold before I eventually sell. I get to enjoy it in the collection for a bit and then sell it when it's the right time. All right. Got two more pieces in here. One of them specifically I paid up on. All right. Next, we've got, yes, I'm going to be keeping this one. Marvel Legends. Superior Spider-Man. Look at the detail on these things. Just awesome. How do I decide what you want to auction? Stuff that I know would be in high demand that I can source for under market value. Because I can go into Walmart and pay full retail price for a lot of like, you know, Marvel Legends and stuff like that and put them up on auction, but I'm probably not even going to break even. I'm noticing with WhatNot auctions, you're not getting eBay pricing. So it's one of those cases where I'm trying to get source stuff that's under market value so I can at least make $1 or $2 profit. That would also be just a really good auction piece as far as having demand in there. But stuff that I'm personally looking for, I'm definitely not going to auction off. So this one, for example, I'm starting to get into, and I didn't think I would, starting to get into signed Funko Pops. And this one popped up on like an 11 o'clock at night auction, and I had to get it. This will definitely be a long-term hold for me. Man, hold on. I got to very carefully get the box cutter on this one. So yeah, start getting into some signed Funko Pops. I did get a signed Angela from The Office, so I got that on the way. I actually got that at a really good deal too. That was $70. Oh man. And that is signed, my friends. So this guy I did pay up on, and he will be in my long-term collection. He's got a pretty good quality case on him, but I'm going to get a hard case on him. That thing is just amazing. And I'm going to put this somewhere where I know it's not going to get knocked around. Got to take care of that one. It's probably my most expensive item out of this batch. What's my favorite obscure horror movie? Man. Aside from the basics like Freddy, Jason, all that, I don't know if it's considered obscure, but Leprechaun was always a super off the beaten path, like creepy one I loved. It's funny, like I can play scenes of obscure horror movies in my head, but I can't for the life of me remember the names of the movies or like the characters. But I can replay these childhood viewings in my head. It's kind of like, yeah, it's literally QVC. You are live selling the item for a blank time. Yes, it's literally like QVC and eBay got together and had a baby. All right, next up, should we do a big box? Let me make some room. Let's do a big box. And you guys, it's a bad habit, but I've bought so much on this freaking app over the last 3 weeks. I don't know what's in these boxes. Like I have a general list, but I don't know what's in these exact boxes. So it's almost like Christmas, except for I bought all my own presents. All right. Here's the manifest. Hell yes. This is a good one. This is a good lot. All right. Got some dunnage stuff that we can reuse. Yeah, buddy. All right, check this out. Toys R Us exclusive. You won't find that one around too much anymore. Such a cool look on those Rangers. Make sure I stack things correctly. Got quite a few of them, by the way. This was bought as a set. So we got red. Toys R Us exclusives. Got the OG. That OG suit. It's literally just a box of Power Rangers. I love it. Got Kimberly, pink. Oh, the yellow always looks so good on a figure. Look at that pop. So good. All right. Then we got the Dino. Got a couple other things in here. Let me pull these out. I'm gonna look at my manifest. All right. So this was a weapons lot. These are, they're like almost like little mystery boxes. Some of these weapons can resell for 10, 15, 20 bucks by themselves if somebody's looking for that exact weapon. Other times you can just, throw this up on eBay or even back in another auction and make a few bucks on it. So these are all Power Rangers, by the way, Power Rangers weapons. All right. The other things that I got here are the mech suits. So those are pretty cool. I've got 3 of them total, so nice little lot of mech suits going on. With that lot, one of these I purchased by itself. The other one came with the lot of all of the Power Rangers. But we picked up Dino Megazord. So I've got 2 copies of this. This is a prime example of one for the collection, one to resell. So it will help offset some of my own cost. All right, now we're going to have to get crafty and make some room down here. Next up, another big box. I didn't even look what time it is. All right, cool. Right on target with our time. How many people are still watching, by the way? If you're in here live, let me know. All right, shout out to Kokomo Toys. That's where I picked these up. Oh, I literally forgot I ordered this. All right, check this out. I've not owned one of these since I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. Finally, the right deal popped up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it. OG party wagon, man. Cannot go wrong with that. So this one is actually not. So I actually have multiple on their way. This is one that was incomplete. Obviously, we're missing part of that door here, but this one was incomplete. So this is one where I'm going to clean up because this thing is not clean at all. And I know that the camera is being all weird right now. So this thing is not clean at all. So I'm going to clean this thing up. I got it on a really good deal. So it's worth cleaning up and then getting it back on auction, cleaner version of it, and getting it in the hands of somebody who's going to appreciate it. I do have a complete one on its way for my collection from the same seller. You know what? I've got a box here now. Let's use that box. All right. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Look at this grab bag, man. Look at that grab bag. Actually, you know what? This might be one of the complete ones I got because we got all the parts right in there. But also came with a ton of extra figures and good stuff. Super happy with that. Can't wait to unload all this. The hard part with right now in my buying pattern, I am not going to open up a bunch of stuff that's mixed bags like this because it's going to get loaded up into the U-Haul when we move down to Texas here in a few weeks. So I get to admire it from afar. Once we get to Texas and I get an official man cave room to myself, then it's game on and I get to just deck the walls and all my goods. All right, I'm definitely happy with that pickup. Add that to my box pile. A man and his toys. That is definitely some good vibes going on. David, what's up? I was in one of your first OA groups and we had a dinner meetup at the Bellagio during ASD 5 to 6 years ago. That's amazing, man. That was OG status. I actually remember that exact dinner. That was sushi, correct? If I'm remembering right, that would have been sushi at the Bellagio. Yeah, that was forever ago. I think that may have been the first ASD that we went to because we had a general meetup and then we also did a meetup that was just for it was called the Elite OA, I believe back then. So one of our OGs. That's amazing. My friend told me he's selling 100 products a week on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't know people were using it like that. He only ships though. Yes, Facebook Marketplace with shipping is a huge opportunity right now. I'll look into WhatNot as well, but just wonder if I can sell gaming jewelry. You can pretty much sell anything. I've seen typical, what we call, like pickers style inventory, which is antiques and vintage. I've seen like vintage dish towels being sold, just random stuff. You would put that under other category if you are going to do that. They've got anything from the collector side, which is going to be vintage t-shirts, you've got Funko Pops, you've got comic books, all the way down the different categories that they offer, but definitely recommend it. I know I had $100 steak. Oh, that would have been, you know what? That's the fix. That would have been our second time to Vegas for ASD that we did. The fix is what that one was, because those $100 steaks were good. I remember my wife Trista, she had the scallops. They're amazing. I'll follow your WhatNot auctions for a $10 free credit. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to get on WhatNot, check it out. If you use that link in the description of this video, you'll get a $10 credit towards your first purchase. I'll get a $10 credit so I can go buy more of my own purchases too. And it's much appreciated. By the way, this is not sponsored by WhatNot. WhatNot, if you want to send me a couple checks to do some shout outs, I'm doing shout outs anyways. just hit me up. I'm here. You guys wouldn't mind if I got a sponsorship from WhatNot, right? All right, next up. This name I know, and I'm pretty sure I've got Ninja Turtle stuff in here. Reuse all my packing stuff. Is it what I think it is? Oh, man. All right, here's some good stuff. You guys ready for this? I've been waiting for this box. So shout out to my man Jonathan over at Treasure Monster. Him and I have been powwowing on Instagram, chatting it up. I have spent quite a few Benjamins on this man's auctions because he's got the best of the best Ninja Turtle stuff. So this is the complete. I'm just going to open it up so you can see it. So you guys saw what the dirty one looked like. Another party wagon. Shout out to Jonathan, by the way, a man who knows how to ship. Where's my... There it is. All right. So you guys saw what a dirty semi-complete. It looks like it's got all the parts in there. I got a good deal on that one. I paid up on this one, but you'll see why. So this is another OG party wagon. Oh, man. But look at that thing. Look at the packing job on this. Jonathan, my man, much, much appreciated. Shout out to you. So all the goods packaged up nicely inside. Absolutely incredible. Immaculate packing job, if I do say so myself. So come on. Hold on. We got to flip this up a little bit. There we go. Such a cool piece. Now you guys see the difference between paying up on quality inventory that's just amazing condition, especially for how old these things are, versus, but you know, not there that there's anything wrong. I got a good deal on the other one, but it was definitely dirty. Me as a seller, I like to clean my stuff. Obviously, Treasure Monster takes care of his stuff as well. All right. And I've got plenty of bubble wrap to use on my next orders tomorrow. All right, I believe I got one more item in here. Yes. It's actually going to be a couple different items. And actually, now that I think about it, I think he probably packaged some of those items inside of the party wagon. So let's see what we got in here. I'm pretty sure I know which one is in here. All right. So, if you guys are familiar with turtles, so cool. Oh my gosh. I've never actually held and seen one up close. Here's his tail. Disconnects. Anyone else have one of these guys? I'm trying to get my camera to autofocus. There we go. So this is a Tyranno shredder. Absolutely incredible piece. You find these sealed in box. I mean, there's active solds for 1,000 plus on these. It's insane. Super tough to come by. The tail is a 3D print, but overall amazing condition. And as a display piece, this is going to be awesome. He's pretty spendy. I'm actually not going to say out loud how much I spent on this because the wife will probably not approve. So I'm just going to set him up here. I am like a kid in the candy store. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how much I enjoy this stuff. You got to keep having fun no matter how old you get. Do you remember the crash test dummy toys? Yes. The red and blue helmets, right? Those things were, it was the helmets and the suits. Those were amazing. Question: how early do you wake up to list products, and how many hours a day do you cater to your business before relaxing the remainder of the day? My schedule now is so much more relaxed than it used to be. I used to do the like get up at 5 in the morning, go to the gym, take my boy to school, come work from 8 o'clock in the morning all the way until 7 at night, go home, spend a few hours with the kids, and put in the hustle and grind hours that we needed to scale our business up to where it is now. But now we've created the systems and trained our employees to run those systems. So now I get to come in and I still do a kind of similar routine. I sleep in a little bit more now. So I wake up at 6:30, get ready for the day. I meal prep a little bit, take my boy to school. I go to the gym. I come in here. I'm usually in the office by about 10. From 10 o'clock until 2, 3 o'clock is when I'm doing my productive work. So that might be my tasks are I need to do my shipping first and foremost. I ship every day. So shipping my WhatNot orders and my eBay orders or Amazon FBM, which is fulfillment by merchant. So I do all my shipping is my biggest task, followed up by more eBay listings, followed by if I need to create any content for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's when I'm getting all that stuff done by 2, 3 o'clock. If I'm done by 3 o'clock with my most productive things of the day, I'm done. I go home. If I have other things scheduled, like tonight, I had a live show I scheduled for 4 o'clock. So I stayed late. I didn't have much to do after 3. So I kind of just browsed the internet for an hour. Got in here, did this. We had a Zoom call right before this too, but it was kind of just downtime for the most part for that hour today. And then I'm going out to pick up my kids. But for the most part, my productive time is from like 10 to 2. That seems to be my most productive window. And that's where I try to focus my heavy hitting tasks. And that's just the phase we're in. We talk about this often where your business will have waves or phases. Once we get moved to Texas, we're in a different phase when we get down there because we have to get a new warehouse starting from scratch again, implement the blueprint we have here at our warehouse. And we're going to have to work 8, 9, 10 hours a day again to build that up, get staff in place, have it semi-automated. And then we can tailor back a little bit more and focus on the fun stuff. Like I love this collector's niche. So whether that's selling on WhatNot, sourcing more products, creating content around it and videos like I'm doing right now, like this is my hobby. I love this shit. So my job is to build up my businesses and my companies to the point where they're on systems ran by staff so I can focus on what I love, which is doing this stuff. I may have some pieces that you like. I'll message you. Yeah, shoot me a message. By the way, I'm always in buying mode, especially now that I'm selling on WhatNot. Especially if you have larger amounts, I am in full on buying mode for anything collectors, whether it's Funko Pops, action figures, etc. So if you have any type of inventory sitting around that you want to sell, shoot me a message. Instagram is probably the best way to get a hold of me. The Side Hustle Network. And I am in full on buying mode, especially if it's larger collections. I'm not supposed to be buying a whole lot because we're moving, but I'll throw it in the U-Haul and bring it with me. All right, guys, I've got 10 minutes. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 more boxes. So let's rapid fire these next ones. By the way, if you hung out this long, thank you. I appreciate it. I know this is usually just like background noise for people to be listening to this in the background while you're doing something. But the fact that you're here tuning in, really appreciate it. All right, we got some good ones in this. Holy shit, we got some good ones in this. The cool part was I did not pay a lot for this inventory. All right, you guys want to see it? I so need to start doing this. Is there an insert so I can shout out? I don't see. All right, man. So that's the one issue with WhatNot packing slips. They don't put the seller name on there. So I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm on a lot of auctions when I'm buying. I'm bouncing back and forth between auctions. I don't remember your name, but if you ever watch this video, thank you. True little Raphael right there. So super happy. This piece is just going to make for a really good display. So this one's going up on my long-term wall. I remember having this as a kid. It's a Ninja Turtles Frisbee. I mean, come on. Completely rubber, so awesome. Or not awesome. Awesome piece, but it's not going to get damaged. 1989 too, so pretty crazy. Super happy with that, but just think like that's going to make such a cool wall piece. I also got if you tune into the last unboxing I did, we got a N64 clock. So these guys next to each other is going to look really cool. All right, I'm going to put that back in the same bubble mailer because a lot of this is just, I mean, all of it pretty much. Unless it's something I plan on selling in the next 2 weeks, it's getting put in a U-Haul and we're going down to Texas with it. All right, so... Oh, that's awesome. All right, Toy Mark. There, he wrote his name right here. Toy Mark, shout out. Special thank you for participating in our first live stream. Got some Dick Tracy cards. And check this out. I almost said Ninja Turtles. Terminator 2 Judgment Day cards. So shout out Toy Mark for the freebies in there. And the awesome packaging job, by the way. All right, I got it somewhere. I got to put these somewhere. I'm running out of table space to put stuff. All right. Show you guys some of these pieces I got. And the best part was I got them at a really good deal. So I think all are going to be Ninja Turtles. Just awesome pieces. All right, we've got some of the comic series figures going on here. All right, we're going to start making a pile. Let's do it here. Oh, finally. I've been trying to get my hands on one of these at a decent price for so long. These are not going to be easy to find in a store. The Shredder and Splinter combo from Neca. Anyone else have this? The detail they put into these Neca figures is unreal. So the Neca figures, I typically like to keep all my stuff sealed if possible. The Neca figures, because of the detail though, I probably will be unboxing all my Neca figures. I'm sorry to sealed collectors. I get it. That's a horrible thing to hear. But I've got to display these bad boys in different poses and stuff. So I do want to get the entire Ninja Turtle line. Which, speaking of the devil, got this guy right here. Boom. Got Mike and Raph to follow up with it. So these guys I actually got at a really good deal too. I paid... oh, nope. I threw it somewhere over here. All right, Neca 2-pack. These descriptions are really vague, so I'm trying to pinpoint Splinter and Shredder. Yeah. So these ones, these were two I paid up on. So I paid about retail, which is like 50. I believe you can get these. No, I think that is retail, right? About 50 for these guys for the 2-packs. It's either 35 or 50. I don't remember. So I've been trying to get my hands on these for a while. So I was pumped to get those. There's another set on the way that pretty similar to those that I got a lot cheaper than that. So those are ones I might be thinking about. All right. This guy got a decent little deal on. This is the re-release. This is not the vintage one, but the newer one. But this I actually wanted to use as a giveaway piece and picked it up for $14. So I was happy about that. I can't find these in my local store. All right. So we got this guy, and those are 2021, right? Yeah, 2021 on this guy. So that's the type of item that would just make for a really cool giveaway piece. The giveaways I do on WhatNot, I don't want to be these like cheap little trinkets and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I just want to be able to do some pretty unique, cool stuff. Oh, gotta love that 5 p.m. glow coming from the sun back there. All right, next. Picked up another one. I think I got this around the same price point too. 16. I actually don't know what the retail is on these. But picked up both those. Figured they'd just be good giveaway pieces. All right. And then I also believe in the same one, I got a splinter. Yes, I did. All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this one. All right. So I did get a Space Cadet Ralph with the helmet for $17. I'm just going to keep them in the Ziploc. So these guys are tough to find, not only with the helmet, but with a, hold on, let's zoom in. Get my head out of the way. Which way are we going? So tough to find with the helmet, but a clean helmet. A lot of them have that sun fade that goes on. $17, which maybe I overpaid a little bit, but for my own collection, I am psyched about that. All right, I'm gonna keep him inside there. Put him somewhere safe-ish. All right, and then this one would be the complete splinter that I got. There we go. Yeah, so this one we got this should be an 88, right? 89. So not the OOG, but 1989. Super clean. Complete splinter. That one I paid up on. I did pay 38. A little on the high side, but oh well. That is part of the price that we pay. Hi, Chaz. Can I ask, do we need special packing to ship vitamins to Guam? I've never shipped to Guam specifically. I've done international shipping. It depends which platform. So if you're talking about shipping through, eBay, we usually just use the global shipping program. So they handle it all. It's the normal shipping, and it goes down to a place in Kentucky, if I remember right. And they take care of all the back end from there. Ooh, just made a sale. Oh no, I was gonna put that item on auction. I just sold a Batman Forever 5-pack die-cast vehicle set. Sold for $30. So I forgot to unlist that one because I was gonna put that in my Batman auction coming up on WhatNot. Oh, sorry, ship through eBay. Yeah, is it through global shipping program or direct international? Because then you got to do the customs form on there. As far as prep goes, I mean, bubble wrap, depending on type of vitamins, polybag, your box. But then the big one, if you're doing direct international, is your customs forms. All right, crew, let's get through these next ones. And then I got to hit the road. Gonna go out to my mama's house, hang out for dinner, and then grab my kiddos. Because they stayed at grandma's house last night, so I haven't seen my kids in over 24 hours now, and I'm getting that, I miss them phase. All right. So, who shipped this one? All right. If you are going to sell action figures, I would highly recommend you are using protection because these got shipped all loose together. And I'm pretty sure this one got bent because of the shipping. So not a fan of that shipping. And I actually don't know if this one was a WhatNot order. I don't think it was. I'm not recognizing the name. Because on WhatNot, you have usernames, which are, like generic type store names or like retro or toy or something like that. Man, that sun is just, I apologize for that, guys. So, picked up, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm recognizing these pieces. I'm pretty sure This was an eBay pickup. Yeah, I think this would have been eBay. Just a bunch of random Star Wars figures. Most of them were pretty beat up. That's why I got them so cheap. But it doesn't matter how cheap you got them. There should have been much better packaging going on. I hesitate to leave negative feedback on eBay right away as a buyer, because I understand if it was a new seller, they don't know the ins and outs of the shipping and stuff like that. What I do is I'll message them, be like, hey, I just received the box. Just for future reference, I would highly recommend that you are individually bubble wrapping these at least, to make sure that they are protected, rather than just being thrown in a box and then the buyer gets it like that. So anyways, this was all resale inventory. So I got to break down what my buy cost was per unit, and then make sure I just properly show all the damage that's on the boxes. But I got a good deal on them, so I can't complain there. All right, this one's heavy. Let's see what's in the heavy one. Is that sun just like way too much on the camera? I'm not going to worry about taping up cardboard over that quite yet, because I'm going to head out here in just a couple minutes. Yes. All right. So this one was WhatNot. And I don't remember the name. Retro video games, something like that. N64. They were doing mystery boxes, basically. Higher dollar ones. And I ended up getting some really good stuff. So got completes, got all the cords, controllers, got all that good stuff in there. So N64 complete. If you guys want a sneak peek at a possible giveaway item coming up, also inside of one of those mystery boxes, brand new Wii Animal Crossing edition, possibly doing a giveaway with this guy as well. So if you're not following us on WhatNot, this is the kind of stuff that I want to try to keep up with on giveaways. You guys go and support those auctions. I can help support you back with some really good giveaways. So just follow the Side Hustle Network. And if you need a link, description below gets you a $10 credit, and it will pitch back $10 over to me so I can keep buying more cool stuff. All right. And then in these different little auctions that I got into, a bunch of random loose games. Some for personal, some for resale. Yes. Super happy with this one. I've been trying to find a decently priced Game Boy Color teal for a while, and I got one. This guy, on the other hand, so this one, I believe the ticket, so you basically bid up to a certain amount. I think the average was going for like $150 for the winner of the bid. Once the winner is chosen, so you win the bid, they draw a number, and that number correlates to a bin of video games. This one, I think I paid $140. Get this open. Finally, because I do not have a first print. I have it's actually up here somewhere. All right, it's buried right now. But I have a sealed, graded Mario Kart 64, but the issue is it's a player's choice, which was not a first print. This one with the red, because you'll have that player's choice up here in the corner. This one with the red. This is a first print, complete in box. Overall, awesome condition. So I paid $150 for this, and I believe at this current time it's selling for at least $250. I haven't looked up comps in a while, but I believe they're worth about $250. So personal collection that I copped for like $100 discount. So definitely happy with that. All right, put all that stuff down. Final 2 boxes, home stretch. Y'all still with me here? Appreciate you. I'm just going to leave my mess I made in here. And I'm just going to come in tomorrow and clean. All right, we got Ninja Turtles. Do I recognize the name? I do not. The label says Shippo, and that's who WhatNot uses for their shipping. So I know it's from WhatNot. Oh, man. There's no packing slip, but I know what this is. Yes. All right, you guys ready for this? Hell yes. 1988. So this is the OG, 1988. We got Donatello. Pretty darn good shape too. Little dings in the corners, but I'm not sending these ones in for grading, so I'm perfectly happy with that type of condition. And came with the case. I've actually got to get a hold of more of these cases. But wait, there's more. Nice. Also 1988, the OG Raphael. This one is in gradable condition, which means there's like no damage on this thing. That is mint. The other cool part with this one too, this is called unpunched. So the little hang tab. So this one was punched out, meaning it probably went on a retail shelf somewhere. This one was unpunched. So see the difference between that? I'm trying to block the sun with it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm working with what I got in my little supplies closet setup. Super happy with those pickups. And I have no packing slip in front of me. Nope. So I can't tell you exactly how much I paid for these. I'm trying my best not to pay more than market value. I specifically am hunting the 1988 ones again. I say again because if you followed this channel for a while, you would have seen the video like a year and a half, probably about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years at this point. I had the entire 1988 line sealed and I sold them. And looking back, it was way too cheap because now the collector's market is basically way higher than it was 2 years ago. And I always regretted that sale. So now I'm on a hunt to find mint condition ones again. So I got 2 of them. I'm pumped about that. All right, one more. You guys hanging in there? All right, see what we got. Hopefully not an eBay return. That'd be a horrible way to end it. What do we got here? Awesome packing job, whoever did this. All right, we got a packing slip. Let's get a sneak peek. All right, nothing crazy, but some cool pieces. Did really well in the packing job, especially because these are not any high dollar items by any means. We had like cardboard inserts to protect, like really good job. Nice. All right, got a couple personal collection items in here. All right, this guy, Marvel Legends. Check it out. Just a sweet figure. So got him for personal. So he's going in my little collection pile. All right. Man, this makes me realize maybe I'm not doing a good enough job on packing. And it doesn't show the name of the seller, but if they ever see this, this is a sealed figure, but they put cardboard and then the bubble wrap around it. Huge shout out. whoever shipped me the box of Star Wars stuff with 0 dunnage or bubble wrap, take some lessons. All right, see if I can get this off without hurting anything. All right, look at that. That is some detail that went into the packing job on that guy. This looks so good in person. Look at this. I've got a Ghost Rider Funko that I love, so this is going to go right next to it. Pretty awesome piece. And the packing, again, shout out. That's awesome. All right, man, we got layers to this packaging too. All right, this one was a sweet set. This was definitely a good pickup. Paid up a little bit on this one, $47. But pretty sure I got this on at a decent price, so I don't think it was. I think I remember watching this one thinking, like, do I want to bid on it? But then I saw the bids slowed down on it at 40. And I'm like, wow, that's got to go for more than 40. Bear with me, guys. When I get to Texas and get my official man cave set up, I'll have a multiple camera angle scenario going on. Let me get the tape off. All right, we're just going to shred this one open. There we go. Yeah. Check this out. Pretty awesome piece. So there wasn't a whole lot in this batch that I bought to sell. A lot of this was my personal buys. Oh, man, which means I need to start selling some stuff to make up for the cost that I put into this. So hopefully a few of you enjoyed watching me get to nerd out a little bit on some of my purchases. I cannot wait to get down to Texas, get a man cave room, and then just build out this vision I have in my head of what I want my collector's room to look like. I'm super pumped. So if you watched this whole thing, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you want to tune into our WhatNot auctions, I've got like 50 plus PS2 complete in-box games coming up on auction. I've got a whole line of different Batman Forever figures, all sealed. And then I've got a lot of Star Wars stuff coming on the way too. I actually just today bought a lot of, it was 105 sealed Star Wars toys. So those are on the way to me. Those will probably end up coming down to Texas, and then we'll run an auction on those guys. We've got some good stuff coming. So be sure to follow us over on WhatNot, which is Side Hustle Network. And we'll see you over there, hopefully. Aside from that, peace out, crew. See you later.